The Italian Prime Minister is due to resign tomorrow after informing his cabinet ministers of the decision on Monday. Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte will meet the head of state in Rome tomorrow and hand in his resignation. Today he convened his cabinet to inform ministers of his decision. He hopes Italian President Sergio Mattarella will allow him a mandate to form a new government. Mr. Conte wants to form a new government that has broader backing within the Italian parliament. The government that he constructed after the last election lost the absolute majority in the upper house, the Senate, in the Italian parliamentary system. Mr. Conte lost his majority when coalition partner, the Italia Viva party headed by former Premier Matteo Renzi, walked out on the current government. Mr. Renzi quit because of the government's decisions over the current coronavirus pandemic response and the worsening economic recession. Former Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi pulled out of the Italian government on Wednesday, 13 January. He withdrew his party from the nation's coalition government. This resulted in the current political chaos that has led to the resignation of Mr. Conte. The Italian government that has just collapsed was a coalition effort by the Italia Viva party, the Five Star Movement, and the Democrats. Prime Minister Mr. Conte will go to meet the Italian president at the Quirinale for his resignation. The Council of Ministers will be held tomorrow morning where the Premier will formalize that he is resigning. A note from Palazzo Chigi, the Prime Minister's residence, said, the Council of Ministers is convened for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. during which the Prime Minister, Giuseppe Conte, will communicate to the ministers his will to go to the Quirinale to resign. Afterwards, President Conte will go to the President of the Republic, Sergio Mattarella. On Twitter, the Secretary of the Democratic Party, Nicola, said, with Conte for a new government that is clearly pro-European and supported by a broad parliamentary base, which guarantees credibility and stability to face the great challenges that Italy faces. Giuseppe Conte is the right person to lead the country in such a difficult phase. The anti-establishment Five Star Movement M5S said it would remain at Conte's side. Mr. Conte's resignation comes ahead of a vote and judicial reforms later this week. Ministers of Parliament in his coalition had warned him he would lose the judicial reforms vote.